Last night I was watching the Twitch partner party stream, which pissed me off in itself, just because like the partner party was always the like kind of one of the few good things about TwitchCon, because there'd be no streaming or cameras allowed. It'd be so nice. It was like, we could relax actually. And there was a partner party stream put on by our epic CEO of Twitch, where they were just playing a lot of music, but like the instruments weren't tuned, and it was just it was just odd. I can't talk too much shit, I guess, because I do technically work here. But my God, it was hard. It was difficult to watch. It was so difficult to watch. Yeah, gonna come down on me for speaking out. God. My only hope is that when I'm 80, I have a job that lets me force my way into hanging out with like 20-year-olds. I'm just kidding, because I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. God. AT Justin's Club random. Yes, yes. I'm a lot like the Bill Maher of Twitch. Oh, God. No, don't worry. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I should upgrade more stuff. Sorry, this game fucking rocks. I'm so pissed off at how good this game is. It drives me crazy. It makes me so mad how good this game is. We're gonna upgrade you. We're gonna upgrade. We're not gonna upgrade you. So that's our only upgrade. It's so fucking good. I'm mad. I guess I am actually mad about it. This is just like the little metagame phase where I want to block some stuff off. There we go. I'm just gonna let it rip and hope that I get the upgrade on that. I should be able to. Everyone get in there. Yeah, enough of them will hit it to upgrade it. Just getting some resources. The harvest clock is crazy. I got a lot of harvest time here. No one's getting to them trees though. That's actually kind of depressing. Get to those trees. They're not getting to those trees. I got some of them. All right. Let's get in there. Who's on discount? 20% and 25%. Why 25% on you? No baby balls, each shot shoots multiple instances. I hate that one. This one feels fucked up. I don't like this character. This character's tight though. I'm gonna select them. So we've unlocked a few maps already, and I'm trying to like beat every map with everyone. Hey, Timo Two Turn, what's up? Thank you, thank you. We've done Snowy Shores. We haven't done Bugland as these guys. Gotta go to Bugland. Yeah, game real good. I've been having a really good time with it. It was funny watching Chib play last night and just sitting there trying not to backseat. It's so hard. I don't know how y'all do it. It's like the hardest thing in the world. I don't really love any of these. You know what? Banish that statue. And then we can't re-roll. So that sucks. It's terrible. I guess I'll take the shoes. I gotta take something. It's the troll instead. Okay. Nah, I think you're on to something. I had to call it a type A, like the Green Goblin mask. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I'm my own type of chatter. Which is probably just like old guy, if I'm being honest. I'm told that I'm old ass because I type haha into chat a lot. If I'm laughing, I go haha, ha ha ha. That's old ass shit to do apparently. And I think the only thing that's not like, and then like I'm a slightly younger by going LMAO, but that's also old ass shit, I'm told. Only people 30 or older say LMAO. And I think that's cool. It just feels nice to throw a haha out there every now and again. It just feels natural to me. What else am I gonna type? What else do you write? I'm putting +2. I ain't doing that. No shame to anyone who does. That's not me. Dodge all these lasers and shit. Yeah, it was kind of brutal watching that music stream last night on the Twitch partner stream. It was so out of tune. I felt bad for some of the musicians because I was like, oh, they're gonna see this VOD tomorrow and feel so bad that they were that out of tune and didn't realize it. As someone who's played music and has had shows recorded that I'm playing, if you go back and watch the show and realize you were out of tune the whole time, that shit's soul-rending. Just brutal. But also, and I'm not claiming to be like a great musician here or anything, but I've performed a lot. I tuned my guitar after like every song or two, and I was playing like 1 minute long songs. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to play. The other thing, which was ridiculous. What are you? I don't really like that one. Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire. I kind of want that because we have a fireball. So, hey, toy guy. What was I gonna say? The other thing that was ridiculous with that stream last night. Sorry for anyone who's just joining. I'm talking about the Twitch partner party stream last night, which was difficult to watch at best. They had chat on TVs to the left and right of the little area they were playing music in. Like they had huge TVs with showing the live chat, and there were no mods. So every time it would pan to this on-screen chat, it was just people spamming about how Twitch allows dog abuse and shit like that. That's all it was. It was just non-stop spam about Hassan. And Dan Clancy saying things like, I need women on the stage. I need some women on the stage to like sing a song. It was really, really difficult. It was really difficult to watch. What we got? Ooh, we got one we never had before. It was fucking brutal. Well, I've been saying, like, no one's really considered what if the dog has, like, rancid vibes. You know? No one's considered what if the dog's vibes were fucked up. You know? No, he was calling women on the stage to sing songs. So it was an hour and a half of like Dan Clancy and a bunch of music streamers playing just playing songs for a room of like 30 people on their cell phones. And at one point they kept pausing the song to be like, come on y'all, you could do better than that, like trying to force a sing along, and then it panned to a room of just like 25 bored people. It was crazy. As someone who loves to watch stuff that makes me feel uncomfortable, it was like kind of heaven. It was a heavenly stream. What stream am I talking about? Last night was the Twitch partner party had a stream last night. On the main Twitch channel. it really was. It was something. It was something. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of really cool streams this TwitchCon. A lot of very cool streams this year. It was all covers. Some of the covers I caught. Well, I don't really know the names of a lot of songs. They did Hallelujah. I saw that. I saw them do Hallelujah. They did a Piano Man. Yeah, there were 0 mods. That's crazy to me. Stream with thousands of people watching and TVs in the room showing the live chat, fully unmoderated. It was purely, it was maybe like 20% people just spamming emotes, and like they're like, oh, I love that streamer. That's my music streamer. And then what's it called? And then just people spamming about Hassan and Hassan's dog. It was like 90% of the chat was Hassan's dog. I had someone DM me asking me to ask Northern Lion to defend Hassan, which is also really funny. It's so funny. It's funny enough to message someone and go, hey, can you support this person? They need your support. It's crazier to go, hey, can you ask your friend to support this person? It's so funny. People are silly, man. People be silly. Yeah, I just wholesale don't give a fuck about that whole thing. I mean, the only thing I do give a fuck with it, which is frustrating, is none of those people care about dogs. It's just motherfuckers who hate Hassan. That's all it is. It is the most bad faith shit on earth. It's the worst people. But I'm also not like the Hassan defender or anything like that. He's got enough money. Someone, you could pay someone to defend him. What else? I caught up on like Twitch drama last night because I just felt like punishing myself a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna get owned. I thought my build was so good. I thought I was doing a good job. Maybe I'll get an evolution here. No. I was hoping there'd be a new evolution with burn and sell, but there isn't. Let's do Frozen Flame and fucking Spider Queen. Yeah, you'll know I've been paid. Be happy for me if that happened. That'd be so sick. That'd be so nice. I'm gonna pass on now. I'm not taking nearly as much damage as I feel like I should be, but I think I also upgraded my health a bunch in like the metagame spot. There we go. There we go. All right. A little level up. Found the blueprint. Back to base. Yeah, upgrading the buildings is big. Let's see, what new building did we just get? Increase pickup range, and the other one is allows you to bring 2 characters into a run, combining their abilities. That's crazy. I need that. That feels broken. It feels busted. All right, let me move some shit. And just get that stuff out of the way. I'm gonna have to build my little thing. Early to rise, early to ball. That's right. That's so true. Right, let me get that there. Where do we launch again? Right here. Okay. I definitely need matchmaker. I just don't know where to put the shit. I guess here. I could also afford the magnet factory, which I'll take. You know, all right, let's just, we don't really need to well, we do kind of need wheat. That's all right, we'll get more. Let me put this here. We'll get the gold mine. Hold up. I gotta think again. If I could just bounce in a little tiny area with the gold mine and those 2 buildings I'm doing. Is there anything else I'm upgrading? Let's figure that out next. Upgrade? You're getting upgraded. I have to move this row of stuff out of the way. I could just go crazy in here. If I have anything else I could upgrade. 1 wheat short, that kills me. That kills me. Yeah, I spent so much time yesterday just reading like random stupid Twitch drama. And I don't know why I do that to myself. Other than I think it's like kind of funny to do it. Oh, you know what? That can't reach that. Hold on, let's do this and this and this, but now that can't be reached. But I can do this here. This should be a good spot to bounce around like crazy. Could wait for it to get harvested again. Holy shit, you're right. Forgot about that. Oh my god. Wait. There we go. I'll have to make this all a little bigger then. Let me just move these 3 over here temporarily. Perfect. It looks beautiful. I might need to cover that gap just to be sure. The other thing I saw people really mad about on Twitch yesterday was, or in general lately, people were mad because there was a person on the front page of Twitch streaming as like a baby. And I learned about a whole new group of people that I didn't know about, which are furries who stream as babies in diapers. Never heard about them. And yeah. And like, as you could imagine, people didn't love that. People did not love that. But people were furious because it was on the front page. But I saw people who were like, oh, Twitch put on the front page because they're perverts. And there's a staffer who jacks off to this. Not like a humanoid baby animal, you know? Which, I'm sorry if any of you were into that, I do think is insanely weird. And I would also look at that like, huh, that's not cool. But people were like they're like, oh god, a Twitch staffer actually approved this, and they don't realize just how stupid getting on the front page is. Like, it is so when you want to get on the front page, you have to apply for it. But like, I applied for the front page once when I had a whole event planned and they denied me. And I've applied for the front page where literally it's like, why should we feature you on the front page? And I wrote, because I want to, LOL. And they approved that one. Like, I swear they just go through applications, they look at how big your channel is, and then they decide, are we going to give it to you or not? Like, I understand people being mad about that. Because when you're on the front page too, it will show you to everyone, including like children on Twitch. And by children, I mean like people who are like 13, but which is still a child. But like, bro, if you go look at the front page half of the time, it's just like someone sleeping during their subathon. Like, I genuinely have to go look real quick. I need to go check. Just twitch.tv. What's new in Firefox? Oh my God, tell me. Twitch.tv. It might be something interesting right now. All right, it's race car. They've got race car. Someone's playing Battlefield with a funny little hat. Someone playing the new Pokemon. A guy just chilling, I guess. Some of this is like personalized carousel. A black screen with 132 hours on it. That's so cool. Just a black screen with 132 hours on a subathon. And someone with 160,000 subscribers. Man, I should have never talked so much shit about crypto people. I'm so fucking stupid. I should have never did that. What a fucking dumbass. Oh my God, I forgot I get to bring 2 people now? What happens if I do you? Are there gonna be 3 people here? I don't understand how this is gonna work, but I guess we're gonna find out. But yeah, man, I shouldn't have talked so much shit about crypto people. I shouldn't have talked so much shit about just like rich people in general. I used to have a person who donated like not a ton, but like a pretty good amount. And they hit me up one day being like, "Hey man, I'm not gonna watch anymore because it sucks knowing you hate me." And I was like, "Bro, you're not a billionaire. Come on. You know I'm not talking about you, right?" Like, come on. Yeah, I wonder if I'll get 2 cogs if I beat a level with like 2 people who haven't beaten the level. So I wonder if I didn't pick the twins, would this still be going like this? Like maybe picking the twins is a nerf. You get 2 gears that way? Oh, that's sick. Cool. I'm gonna take the light. I'm going into the light. Do I hate you? I don't think so. I'm not positive. Nah, I'm playing. Pretty sure I don't. It's hard to... I feel like the level's going faster. Why did that all come down so quick? Also, I've also realized I've just been playing on 2 speed the whole time instead of 3. But like, it's kind of nice at this speed. I know nothing about that guy, but I have to imagine it was like millions of dollars probably. Yeah. That's why it's so crazy. Like, when I meet people and they find out I'm a streamer, they either think I'm the brokest, weirdest guy on earth, or they think I'm a millionaire. Those are like the only 2 responses I get. So I think a lot of people who consume Twitch only watch people who are millionaires. He knows Northern Lion. He's rich. For anyone who never heard that one, when I was doing Dark and Darker TikToks, I had someone reply to a TikTok going like, "Hey man, it's cool to see your channel getting traction. Like, keep it up." And someone replied to them going, "This guy's friends at Northern Lion. Don't congratulate him. He's rich." And then the first guy replied going like, "What the fuck? Why don't you have more views?" I think that's really funny. I don't think anyone who streams with Ryan is rich. I'm trying to think. Is anyone else in the crew rich? I don't think so. I think it's just Ryan. I'm playing. Yeah, but I don't think for streaming reasons with Dan. I can't talk about Dan. Anytime I talk about Dan, people run to Dan and tell him what I said, and he gets mad at me. It's got snipers everywhere. I'm gonna not. I want to get the new ball in my last slot there. This landed right on my head and I was not expecting it. Sorry, this level's fucked up. It actually makes you pay attention. This level gets so stressful. And I keep hearing what sounds like bowling pins getting knocked down, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, Nubios. I'm not saying this in a bad way, because I wouldn't want anyone I'm friends with to hear this and like feel bad about it. Because like it's chill most of the time. But I don't think like I haven't made a new friend in so long who doesn't know his ass. Like it's crazy. Every time I make a new friend, either they watch Ryan and know him, or someone they are friends with watches Ryan and knows him. It has happened with, I met a lot of people this year. Like, a lot of people. I've been trying hard to make friends in my area. And I've had, I think almost every single one of them at some point go, oh, you stream with Northern Lion. Or, oh, a friend of mine knows you because you stream with Northern Lion. Like, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna banish that. I'm gonna banish all this shit. Actually, no, I guess I'm just gonna re-roll there. I'll take that. Yeah, it'd be cool if there was some benefit to it. But it's usually just really awkward and uncomfortable, if I'm being honest. Most people are, not most people, some people are like chill about it. I'll get some people who completely flip the way they treat me immediately. And it's awkward and obvious. I'll get some people who just hate my ass. I was somewhere once and someone went, oh, you watch Twitch, do you know this guy? This guy's, oh fuck, I hit the wrong button. I didn't want gold. I was out somewhere and someone went, oh, do you know this guy? He streams on Twitch. You watch Twitch, right? And he went, yeah, I know him. Like, in a way that I knew he definitely hated me. And then I just kind of went, all right, and walked away. It was insanely weird. Very uncomfortable. Hi, Mr. Taco. What's up? Ah, hell yeah. God, I haven't seen Bloody in forever. It's been too long. I feel bad that I'm so fucking travel averse, because I should go hang out. It's been a while. I think the last time I traveled was to, I was at a BNB with Bloody and Bloody's fiance and some friends. I'm gonna put the sun on the laser. Use on the AC Justin pipeline. I love that. I love that so much. I mentioned the other day, and I think this is honestly very cool. I'm gonna take the bullet. And then I die. Not playing. With Yusong, like, I always knew who Yusong was because of Doughboys. Yusong was the producer for Doughboys. And like, that was kind of all I knew about Yusong. Like, I was like, oh, I like that guy. I like the podcast he produced and is on. And I think he's funny when he's on it. And like, I always listened to a lot of podcasts. And I was living with a partner at the time. And she was like, hey, can we like put on a podcast I found? And I was like, yeah, sure. And she puts it on and I was like, bro, this is Yusong. And she's like, oh, you know this guy? I'm like, yeah, no, I love this guy. And it was a podcast Yusong was doing with a friend. So I followed Yusong on Twitter at the time. So I was like, oh shit, I'll give Yusong a follow. Like I felt it's one of those, you hear someone on a podcast, but you don't like, Taco. Sorry, I got a yelling cat. You hear people on a thing, but I feel like there's usually a breaking point where you're like, oh yeah, I'll follow these people on socials. So I heard the podcast, I heard him mention Twitter on it. I was like, oh, I'll go follow Yusong. And then Yusong messaged me like, hey man, I love when you're on NLSS stuff. And I was like, oh shit, well I love when you're on podcast stuff. And then we just became friends from there. It was very, very wholesome. And all because my ex went, hey, you want to hear a podcast? I think that's cool. I'm gonna banish that and then roll. I feel like I don't want any of this shit. Little shield isn't the worst idea. I could afford one more roll though, and I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I'll take that. I'm gonna take this bug. I think I'm just balling for now. I have to leave in about 3 hours to go get a haircut. Or the haircut's in 4 hours, but I want to leave in 3 so I could like take a shower and stuff before I go. But I might come back after. I probably certainly will come back after, unless I get bold and decide to just like hang out in the city for a while. But it's a Friday. I don't want to be hanging out in the city. Shit gets too busy. I've gotten so much better at like hanging out by myself. Like it's a thing I actually do now sometimes. That fucking bowling pin sounds. It makes me want to go bowling. I've gotten pretty good at hanging out on my own. But on a Friday, like, I'd kind of rather just not. I don't mind waiting for a thing. Like, if I go to a restaurant and it's like an hour wait, if I'm with someone, I'm like, yeah, fuck it, let's just chill. But if I'm alone, that's torture. That is hellish torture right there. My bug grows ever so slightly. I'm trying to keep up with the chat too. I know it's not moving fast, but this game's stealing my attention like crazy. This is a hard one to read chat during, at least on these harder levels. None of these are really exciting me. I'm gonna do that. I miss those PUBG days. Those were fun days. I feel bad. I can't remember what we were playing. I was playing something with Apollo. And I was like, God, I miss those PUBG days. Those were like the best days for me on Twitch. And he was like, oh God, I do not miss those days. Those were the worst days of my streaming career. And I was like, ah, well. I guess we feel two very different ways about that. But I could definitely see how that shit was way more stressful for him than me. I don't want another one. Well, you know what? I can get another one of these and combine it with Bug. I'm so happy Kurt made it to the Far Lands. I still got a DM Kurt. I was there for that stream, but there were way too many people in chat. I don't think he's seen me. But I did want to tell him I was proud of him. I've had a lot of people in my IRL. That felt weird to say. I've had a lot of people in my off-stream life just randomly be like, oh man, you see that guy who like walked for 15 years in Minecraft? I'm like, yeah, Kurt. I know that guy. I love Kurt. Nah, Kurt's a sweetheart. I feel like there's some like weird curse over Minecraft where I feel like most Minecraft people turn out to be like weirdos, dickheads, or both. But Kurt's a pure soul. Kurt's good. Never heard a bad thing about Kurt. Getting to the boss fight. I've only beaten this boss fight once, but I have only attempted it twice, so I don't think that's that bad. I do like the concept. You just got a big chunk of guys you gotta kill. And a lot of bullets to avoid. It's so hard to see the bullets with my own shit flying around. It's looking like we got this, though. They're almost all dead by now. I guess there's new guys. But nah, Kurt's a good guy. And good on Kurt, too, for fundraising for Palestine during that. Let's go. I could make a new pit. Roadkeeper, increase the movement speed during harvests by 10%. Whoa. I haven't talked to Pyro in a crazy long time. Project Winter. Project Winter days were great. That shit was my most stressful times on Twitch for sure. Like, I had a really nice time. And I loved that game. But goddamn, scheduling that many streamers fucking sucked. So, like, that... Nothing has made me feel crazier about streaming than that. That shit was so difficult. And dealing with, like, trying to schedule stuff and then getting people who fucking don't want to stream with other people. So every time you're trying to schedule it, they're like, well, who else will be there? And I'm like, I don't know yet. We need 8 people. So I'm going to ask a lot of people. And they're like, well, if this person's there, I'm not coming. And then you get other people who are like, and you get other people. Sorry, I've confused myself with all this stuff. Then you get other people who are like, well, who's going to be there? And if you don't say the person they want to stream with, they just don't answer you. Like, it's just... Scheduling streamers fucking sucks. It just always sucks. It's terrible and it's bad. Hello. Yeah, exactly, Shion. Like, trying to schedule Gardic phones and getting crickets, but the moment you're like, if someone had, like, you know, the moment people realize, like, Ryan will be there, suddenly you've got, like, 20 people who want to join you.
Yeah, brother!
Happy 71 months. Thank you. Thank you. No, it's fair, Big Wooden Bridge. It's frustrating. And it's made all the more frustrating when this, you know, for most people I know who stream, if it's not their job, they're trying to make it their job, which it's annoying. What's rough for me, that was at a time when I was way less confident. And I felt like I needed to do group stuff, otherwise people wouldn't really watch me. Like, I felt very much like I had to do group content. I wonder what upgrading this does. So trying to get group stuff going would, like, drive me crazy. Because if I couldn't get it going, it'd be like, well, I guess I'm going to have a dead stream this week, you know? Like, which wasn't really all that true. I just thought it was going to be that way. Introvert streamer gets nervous when people watch him. I think that is a lot of streamers. I remember talking to a friend a long time ago that the reason he thought we did pretty well on Twitch, and I agree with this, even though I sound like I'm just, like, patting myself on the back here a little bit, probably. But one of the reasons we did okay on Twitch was that we were already social people. So, like, we are already good at, like, talking to people and stuff. Where I think there's a lot of streamers who are not that, you know? I feel like I need to, fuck, I don't know what I want to do. No, that's fair. it's hard to when like I feel like I've always been right on the cusp of not really being a big streamer, but not necessarily being a small streamer. So I get a lot of different ways people like treat me. There's a lot of discrepancy there. Let me put this here. What have I done that this one's so much different than that one? 1 is 6 and 1 is 7. But I guess 7 works just fine. Ah, whatever. We're just gonna stick with this for now, the way it is. Are these all upgraded? It's level 1. I think I've spent all my money now. Let's upgrade the magnet factory. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put this anywhere it'll fit. We are trying to upgrade this thing. Where do we launch again? Sorry, give me just one moment. There, okay. So let's actually... Will it let me swap this whole thing with this? No. Let's put this here. Let's put that there for a second. Is this right? I can move that over by 1 more. Let me just see if I'm upgrading anything else. I don't think I am. And then I'll get back to yapping. Go back on the yapping. We're upgating you. I said upgating, and that's fine. You're allowed to say upgating. And I want to put the gold mine in here too. I think I'm just going to let this rip. Let me move that over by 1 just so it's not... It's got a nice defined wall there. Leave it. Hey, Taco. Hey, Taco. What you yelling about, buddy? What's on your mind, Taco? Nah, I fucked this up. I don't want to do it like this. Where did we launch again? Sorry, I'm bad at this. There. Okay. I'm not gonna be able to launch off this, right? Nah, it's all fucked up. But I can just move these over a little bit, probably. Oh my god, you can move the launch point. That's insane. All right, that changes everything. That's crazy. I was gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. That's crazy. They really didn't hit that house as many times as I thought they would. They really didn't hit that house as many times as I thought they would. I should have pulled everyone off of their job detail for this part. Damn, they gotta hit that shit a lot of times, huh? That's okay. Well, we built the new thing at least. We know we didn't. But yeah, we did. Ah, whatever. Let me go back into play. You're 25%, ball shoot from the back. Okay, yeah, we'll do the balls from the back guy. Oh, and who do we combine them with? I feel like combining with fast guy probably just owns. But he's already finished that level. Who hasn't finished ice level? You haven't. I don't want to... The empty nesters got me fucked up. Let's try them. But I wonder what this is going to do since we shoot from the back. Back shots build, yep. Am I going to shoot from the front and back at the same time? It doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what's happening with the pairing up. It simply has me fucked up. Oh, will it tell me? It just says bolt. So like, but if I'm starting at the back, so they're just immediately returning to me when they bounce off some shit? Yeah, it seems to be the case. Does appear to be what's happening. The moment they bounce off the back, they just travel through everything and come back. I think. Oops. Yeah, I can't tell if it's good or terrible. It feels like it might be good, but it might be terrible. It seems good so far. What were we I was in the middle of saying some shit when I got completely flummoxed by what's it called? By the building portion. Yeah, I don't know what it would really scale with. Well, we'll have to see. I'll keep messing with it. Ooh. I don't really care about wind, I don't think. Let me upgrade that. I'm so close to getting more full clears. I yearn for full clear. I'm gonna take that one. I like the lasers. Yeah, oh yeah, so the not to sound like I'm saying I'm the most disrespected streamer, I know that's not the case, but it's weird. I get people with a lot of different perceptions of me. Sometimes I'll feel like, yeah, I'm a well-liked, notable streamer. And then I'll get like ghosted by people and be like, I ain't shit. At least not in this person's eyes. But I think that's not always true either. I think streamers are just a fickle bunch sometimes. I'm gonna ban that. I'm gonna ban that. A thing that's helped me not go crazy is my my therapist having me reframe certain people as coworkers. Which might sound a little fucked up, but it certainly has helped. Oh, I just ate that guy up. It bums me out because it's this is not to say it's like a so both are freeze, right? Which one would I rather have? I think this one, since it's already passing through people. Yeah, it creates a weird incentive environment. Absolutely, that's really what it is. "100% agree with that. I was gonna say. Yeah. I don't think that's true. I think a lot of streamers go live expecting no one will be there. I feel that way sometimes. I don't feel very narcissistic. I kind of, if anything, I feel like I probably like hate myself a little too much. I do think that is true of a lot of streamers. though. I do think a lot of streamers are definitely narcissists. I think when you get to those upper levels, it's almost entirely. Like, that is why I give Northern Lion a lot of credit, because they are definitely popular enough to be... If they were a prick, no one would bat an eye. But they remain a pretty fucking cool and normal person. I've certainly met a lot of very narcissistic streamers in my time. The worst shit I ever run into, which doesn't happen too much now because I haven't been branching out at all anymore. For a while, I always liked doing group shit the most. So I did keep trying to find new groups to fuck with. But there was a minute there where, I would join group stuff with people and no one would fucking speak to me. And then, I'm gonna take this. But then they would catch wind that like my stream had decent numbers, or like I'm friends with Ryan. And suddenly they'd be like, "Oh hey man, what's up? Like we should do some shit together. I didn't know you stream with Northern Lion. Oh wow, you got good viewership." Like, it's like, fuck you, bro. You wouldn't even talk to me until you found that out. That shit. I feel like people never realize how obvious it is when they're doing that kind of shit. But I've had that like blatantly happen a lot of times. Then there's other people who I don't think it is weird. Like I've had people just straight up who I don't really know well hit me up and be like, "Hey man, do you have a contact for like this company or something like that?" I'm like, "Oh yeah." It's essentially like a work question. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, I'm chill with that kind of stuff. But yeah, when people will like suddenly want to be my buddy, it feels really weird. Oh, I thought I could combine both freeze rays. I was really excited to do that. I didn't have it level 3 yet. I'm glad I didn't just give up. I don't, but other people definitely have. Sorry for that squeaky cough suddenly. It snuck up on me. But no, you run into a lot of fucking weird types on Twitch for sure. This is great for boss fights, this guy. Yeah, more ice. Why the fuck not? Let's fuse both freeze rays. You can't fuse two balls of the same type, but they're different direction freeze rays. Oh, that sucks. I was excited about that. I figured it would turn it into a really cool one. Right when Justin in Chicago. I don't want any of those either. Yeah, fuck it. Make enemies explode on death. Why not? I got more things there. I gotta evolve some more shit. I'm out of room. Oh, what else to yap about with that? I like talking shop. That's one thing that people always told me they appreciated. Like, I think a lot of streamers will shy away from talking about the job of streaming. where I think it's interesting, and I think people find it interesting. Let's do a freeze ray with freeze. Make it ultra freeze. Freeze ray X freeze. I wonder if I could combine a freeze ray with a ray. We'll find out. We're experimenting. That's what your podcast could be about. I think I'd run out of shit kind of quick-ish. Because like, I talk about that stuff on stream a lot, too. I could talk to other streamers about it. Try to goad streamers into talking shit about other streamers. Gym's going good. Nah, so the meal prep shit has been a bunch. So I will say it still seems better now. I've had Giga TLDR. I've had a fly infestation for 3 months. And it was so bad at a point that I stopped eating food at home because anytime I would try, flies would just try to like enter my mouth. Or if I was cooking, they would jump into the food I was cooking. And it really did fuck my diet up for a bit. Like I definitely put some weight on. I did also put muscle on though. Like I was bummed out. I got weight again on 2 days ago. I got weighed 2 days ago, and I had gained a couple of pounds from my previous weigh-in a month prior, but my body fat percentage went down, and my muscle mass went way up. I have been grinding the working out quite a bit, so that was nice to see. But no, the fly shit was fucked. Finally, yesterday I had a plumber come in and replace my drain or my garbage disposal, and clean out a couple of pipes that looked funky. Hey, Anonymous, enjoy the Madrinas. Ooh, I'm gonna make a Madrinas after this. My ass needs caffeine. But yeah, it is hopefully done now. I've seen a few flies since, but not nearly the amount I had been. I was able to cook breakfast yesterday. I was able to cook dinner last night. Nothing fancy. I'll tell you, my dinner of choice right now, which I feel like it sounds nasty, but I've had people be like, no, that makes sense. The fucking Hamburger Helper was $1 a box. Bro, that shit's so cheap. But I make it with like vegan ground beef because it's super low calories and very protein dense. So it's essentially, it's like there's milk in it in the actual Hamburger Helper, but it's like vegetarian Hamburger Helper. That kind of works nice. That kind of works pretty good. Yeah, you know, it's nice. It's like a comfort food. It's still pretty calorie dense, like the fact that the rest of it is pretty much just like cheese, milk, and pasta. But it's a reasonable amount of calories for sure. What's gross about that? Just the idea of Hamburger Helper, I guess. I feel like I'm like poor shaming myself, but I ate so much Hamburger Helper as a kid because that shit was dirt cheap. I feel like I'm also, as someone who, I don't feel like I'm snobby about food, but I worry that, like, I don't know. Like, I'm someone who cooks a lot. I feel like Hamburger Helper feels like it should be a sin, but that shit's good as fuck. Economic depression, honestly, I gotta stock up on those 99-cent boxes of Hamburger Helper. I was pissed off. I got groceries yesterday, and the fake ground beef I use, which I prefer the Guardian one. I just like Guardian shit the most, probably. The Guardian ground beef was on sale crazy cheap. And they only had one bag of it left. Soykul, happy 106 months. Thank you. Do they still do rain checks at a grocery store? I didn't even consider that. We just fucking owned it. We went crazy mode on that. Bouncing on scaffolds in Harvest adds 1 build points. That's nice. I think that build went crazy, actually, the more I think about it. Yeah, that build went nuts. Woodmaster or Wheatmaster? I'll be the Woodmaster, personally. All right, back to base. Oh, thank you again, Soykul. That's every time I see triple-digit resubs, I'm like, God damn, it has been that long, huh? I'll be. All right, what is this again? Increase the movement speed during harvests. That's pretty sick, and I want that. All right, so this is built. This can just go away. This is not built. Rummo brand. I haven't heard of that one. I'll take a look out for it. I'm always interested to try some new shit like that. Fucking, what's the name of it? There's a brand that all of my friends always rave about. And apparently they've like gone out of business. And so many people I know were like mourning that. Like, which is, it's such a bummer to have the brands you like just suddenly go out of business. What was it? I can't remember. Someone might know. I remember it was a word spelled weird, but that's like all of them. Yep. I remember that. I remember going to the grocery store with my family and paying with a check. No, Quorn is still around. What was it? Yves, Y-V-E-S? That's a thing, right? Y-V-E-S? Yves? That's what I'll call it. Apparently Yves has gone out of business. And I had a lot of friends who were upset about that. Yes, yep. Let me make some more room here. I think so. I think they're either gone or going out of business. They're gone or they will be gone soon. I really like Smart Dogs. Smart Dogs are another one. If you're someone who struggles with portion control, Smart Dogs are the key. Because Smart Dogs are like, they're like 60 calories a hot dog, maybe even less. So like, you could eat 4 Smart Dogs and not really feel guilty about it. Yeah, it's like Up Dog. I'm a big fan of the Smart Dog hack. It's a hack now. I missed Scrandle yesterday. I'll have to check that out too, Barkin' Mad. I'll have to check that out too. Really smelly what? Smart Dogs? Or the food? The Oh, brutal. Oh, Up Dog. Yeah, no, that's fair. Gusta's a good name because it makes me want to say, yeah, me Gusta. What gets upgraded? You get upgraded. We haven't. All right, so we're gonna upgrade that too. I'm kind of tempted to just make this a one where we don't really harvest anything. We just bang around and upgrade shit. Is there anything else to upgrade? Yeah, let's get the speed upgraded too. We just move some stuff temporarily. Somewhere. That could fit there. Can I afford other upgrades? If I can, I'll move more stuff. Ah, fuck, I can. All right, let's upgrade you too. Where am I gonna put you? Let's just break this whole place a little bit. Bro, I need more room. That's the thing I gotta do. Here, let's go there and there and there. What did I just pick to upgrade? This guy. I could put that there once I move this somewhere. Surely that's everything I could upgrade right now. So I'm a little upgrade fiend. And I'll pay attention to chat again in a minute. The upgrading fiend. I think that's all of our upgrades. So now, let me take all the workers out. Except for the gold mine. I want them to stay in the gold mine. I want to make another gold mine. Can I? No, I'm some rocks short. They are really not getting to the end very often. They have so not gotten to the end very often. A lot of them are just stuck in there. All right, I should have had that spun around. Oh, they got it. Okay, cool. Now I gotta fix everything. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah, no, I have heard about it. Yeah, hot dogs. I think the big thing with hot dogs is they're very what's the word, like preservative laden. Okay. My shit's all fucked. I don't know where to put stuff right now. I need to like rebuild all my things. But I have like no room to work with. Actually, here, I could slide you there. Let's get that there. All right, now let's move all this bullshit. I could do this layout so much better. Just in general. Are any of these long enough? Let's not do this one yet. That first. Stone mine goes there. Gold mine can go wherever. Don't matter. Let me get my little hay fields going again. Where's the other hay building? Where's the other hay building? Why can't I find it? There it is. Nope, that's a shoemaker. There it is. I'm calling the farm the hay building. Okay, and let me put that there and that there. All right, all of our buildings are normal now. We're normal again. This is vacant though. Let's just throw someone in there. Cool. Have the houses harvest. Wait, what? Do the houses make resources? Wait, what? Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize the houses did that. I just had everyone hugging this veteran's hat because it gives them bonus experience. Veteran's hat, veteran's hut. Oh, fuck. Well, I didn't realize any of that. No, the only strategy here was getting all the characters to level up faster. I don't even know if I care about the bonus experience. I think I'm going to hoard money and just make this map bigger. I think that's what I need. I need more room. We'll do that after the next run. I don't want to play as the empty nester. Because I feel like I had to turn off auto attack. They have a 20% gold. I mean, shit, I should really just do the both of them together for the gold bonus. Yeah, I just don't want to do empty nester right now. We have to do more with Shield Guy. We've only done the first level on Shield Guy, and who else hasn't done the second level? Everyone except fucking Empty Nester. God damn it. You only get one, not both. Okay. Is there any downside to bringing a second person? Because I could just bring them because they have the gold bonus. Well, it does combine them, doesn't it? Like, I'm sure I won't have any baby balls. I guess bigger body could be a downside, yeah. Let's try it just so I can get the unlock. Has to be the first one you pick. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, let's pick Shield Guy. And I think we just go with the Fingerer. I didn't like it as I said it. We'll see how this goes. I want to get the upgrade that makes things faster the more they bounce. I think that'd be good with this guy. I wasn't crazy with the shotgun. Actually, maybe I want the cow if I'm going for gold on this run. Yeah, get that thing. We're looking for gold. Well, that ball is doomed back there forever now. All right, it's coming back to me. Thank goodness. Hey, cat. What's up? I'll do that. Oh, I'm trying to think what else to say. I keep losing track a little bit, and there's also shit where I go to say it, I'm like, it's not worth saying. When it comes to just like talking some shit, sometimes it really just ain't worth it. I do like this character though. The more you bounce, then the more damage you do. And that's cool. It's a cool concept. Oh man, I'm so excited to get a haircut today. I've been itching for a haircut for a minute, and my buddy's been super, super busy. So I finally got an appointment. I had to cancel it when I had COVID, and this is the reschedule. It's hard to keep track. I want to make sure I keep bouncing the good balls, but it is not easy. Ooh, what's this? Yeah, no, that's fair. I definitely do. I feel bad. That's been a hard thing in just like my personal life sometimes. Not so much lately. Oh, that bomb just explodes when it gets there, huh? Which is not great for the guy that bounces things. Yeah, yeah. Huh. I wanted to see the new evolution. I guess it's still not the worst. It's still a good bomb. I guess I'm taking it a little slow on this boss. It's not looking good. He looks completely unscathed so far. This is going to be a tough one. Maybe. I banish you. I banish you. Take that. There we go. Now, I don't really pay attention to the Drake stuff at all. I find it shocking that people still listen to the guy. But people still listen to like Chris Brown and shit too, so very weird. Yeah, fuck it. Yep. I feel like all the music I've been listening to lately, I've been finding a lot of new shit I like, but it's not anything anyone else likes. Yeah, Riot Girl smokes weed. It's fucking crazy that they're still relevant on any level. It is wild to me that that's the case. And it's one of those, I don't know, it's hard. Because I'll see people share that opinion. Like they'll have the same opinion I do of like, wow, it's crazy that person's still relevant. But then they'll like listen to other horrible people. I don't know. It's hard. Hard to figure that stuff out sometimes. I mean, shit, a lot of people still. I mean, I know they've never said it to me personally, but I see a lot of people sharing the sentiment of like, I don't give a shit what he did. He makes good songs. And I think that's like probably a kind of normal, or like that's not a how do you put it? That's not like a. I think that's what most people think, even though I think it's crazy they think it. I do think that's how a lot of people think. Let me do Iron. I want to see if Iron and Light is something. Yeah, I mean, shit. Pretty much like most classic rock guys were pedophiles. And people are just kind of like chill with that. I don't know. It's a weird world we live in, huh? I'm gonna fuse Storm and Bomb. I think he will just because he's a moneymaker. Like, if the guy's still making money, they'll live to, they'll learn to forgive, you know? It's just crazy to me that the guy's still a moneymaker. If at any given time I just go to Discord and go by my friends list where it shows people's linked Spotify, there'll be like at least 5 people in there listening to Drake at any given time. People just kind of don't give a fuck. But I also do recognize it's kind of easy for me to say because I never liked the guy or his music. But I've also fucking let a lot of artists go who I did love because they turned out to be monsters. And not because I felt like I had to, it's because it just ruined the shit for me. Neurosis was my favorite band. Daughters were one of my favorite bands. I banish you, I banish you. Me when I'm banning people. Yeah, I just straight up haven't put Neurosis on a long fucking time. Really glad I never got the Times of Grace tattoo I was gonna get. Alright, I need this guy to die like pronto. He's a shape that is such that I'm getting owned. There we go, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Lost Prophets tattoos, that's such a bummer. I mean, people wouldn't have known that guy was a fucking monster. Didn't he just get murdered? Rip Bozo. If anyone deserved it. Yeah. I feel like that's an exceptionally bad case. Like, not that I want to talk about it, because it's just a damn bummer. But, yeah, I don't think it's true that they admitted to anything. Also, like, I hated the whole Kendrick Drake thing just because I'm someone who likes Kendrick's music. I'm not like a super fan or anything, but I'm also, I guess, cynical enough to think a lot of that's just marketing. It was a good opportunity. It was a great opportunity. Yeah, I never heard that. I have no idea what that band even sounded like. I just knew of the guy because of the bad things he did. That was the only reason I knew him. So, but like, it definitely sucks when some music you really like a lot. I mean, fucking streamers too. It sucks out when a streamer you like a lot turns out to be a monster. It's my vow to you all that I'm like, you know, I don't think I have to try all that hard, but I don't think I've ever done anything monstrous. I'm gonna try to keep it that way. That's the HC Justin guarantee. Or back when I still had a Snapchat, way back when, I would tell people on Twitch, you've got the HC Justin guarantee. I will never send you a photo of my penis. You could rest easy knowing that it's not going to happen. And then everyone would go, "Aw, man." And then we'd have a nice little laugh together. Oh, that sucks so much, Vatican Vixen. I have only had to deal with that like one time with people I knew via Twitch. And it was terrible. There's a lot of people I don't fuck with anymore because they're just kind of the blanket way I can put it is abusive people. But it's also, a lot of the times, not my place to really talk about it. Which is to say, like, I could talk, you know, generally about it, but there's been more than a few situations where I've become aware of things, and the people involved who made me aware of it didn't want it to be a thing, and I could 100% respect that. I can't imagine there's any, like, you know, no one wants to be known as, just with how people like ardently defend people in the wake of whatever horrible things they've done. I can understand why someone wouldn't want to be potentially known as the canceller, you know? Oh, this is the person who canceled the person I like. So whenever I've heard some bad shit, I usually just like disavow the person. And then it's up to the, you know. The disavower. That's me. I'm the disavower. I've thankfully been in that situation very few times because I feel like I am a pretty good judge of character typically. But you don't always know what someone's about. And it's a damn shame when it happens. Sorry, I have to actually like look at the game, which sucks because I want to just be looking at chat, especially when we're talking about topics like this, because I feel like inevitably people will start saying dumb shit that makes everyone mad. That's usually where it goes. And I'm just sitting here being like, whoa, look, I'm shooting them. Oh no, I'm frozen again. I mean, while chat's like choking each other out and I don't even know. I'm trying to glance. Dumb shit that makes everyone mad. That would be a good tier list. Dumb shit that makes me mad. It's a 24-hour tier list. A 24-hour stream where it's just a single tier list. That's actually, I feel like the 24-hour tier list stream is such a good idea. Which is insane because it's not. It's a terrible idea. But my mind is telling me it's a good idea. Just a terrible idea. Gooner tier lists? I don't think they make me mad. They make me feel like I need to take a shower, probably. It's so funny to have the term gooner. What did we say before that? Other than just like pervert. Masturbator? There's a lot of masturbators out there. I don't even think sex addict is the one, because it's like a jacking off addict. Like a porn addict, I guess. That sounds too clinical, though. But I'm also the, I don't know, I feel like, I guess just pervert. Jerker? Wanker? Oh, you can't take wanker from the British. Alright, let me buy some more land. Let's see where we're at upgrade-wise. Coomer used to be a thing? I feel like Coomer and Gooner happened at like the same time. Am I crazy? Because I never heard either until around the same time, but I'm also old ass, I've learned. I learned crazy shit. I got friends who are teachers and they teach me so much about slang that I don't even know. Like, I feel like I'm usually kind of on the pulse of that shit because of Twitch. But there's some slang I fucking never heard of. That's crazy. Hold up. How can I like go in this direction? Because that would be cool. I don't know if I have enough room for this though. No, I don't. I need to make it even bigger. I've already fucked everything up. So let me just keep everything fucked up for a minute so I can do a bunch of upgrading. We're going upgrade mode. You feel so old when people explain 6-7. I'm like, there's really no explanation to it, right? Like it was just like a TikTok or some shit. Like it wasn't like it doesn't like really mean anything, right? Yeah, it was just a thing a guy said in a song. That's so annoying. That's how I know I'm old though. That's it. You just learned it, Dice Kiwi. That's all it is. It's just a guy said it in a song, and now it's a thing everyone says. That's all. It don't go any deeper than that. And that's crazy. All right. I need to find more upgrade stuff. Which I'm sure is out there. It's got to be out here somewhere. Or I just don't have enough money for fucking anything, I guess. Hold up. Aha! Got one. What else? Is there any more? Aha! Alright. I think that's everything we could upgrade. Now I do want to build another gold mine. So we have to also hit that. I could build 2 of them? That fucks. Okay. It'll highlight stuff that can be upgraded? Oh. Wow. So is red like max? Oh no, I can't afford it. Oh, okay. That is nice. I can't afford anything now. Holy, that's crazy. That's so much nicer. Okay. Let me make a little upgrade prison. I don't think I really care about getting... Well, we are a little low on resources. Maybe I should bring some trees and stuff into the mix. Hold up. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. And let's just, like, fill this out with stuff. And I can block it off with other things. God, I'm really messing this whole map up, huh? I'll just go a little wider on it. Because then I could also do like I'll just fill this out with some wheat. And we're gonna be dismantling that whole shit anyway, so let me... We have to like fix this entire area. Looks good to me. What did I block off? Yeah, the trees will break. Nice. Okay, we got everything. My harvest clock is kind of crazy with it. Oh, look at that. It's nice too. Okay. I gotta like rearrange everything now. All right, so I want to sort things out by they do nothing if they're near anything. The first 2 workers that bounce on this moving? All right. So that does something, but I don't really care about what it does. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. Hold on, let me move that there. All right, I'm being silly. All right, there we go. You just increase the clock. Okay, so all of these can just chill off in the corner. They don't do shit. This doesn't do anything. Nor does that. Can I fit you anywhere? Yeah, that works. And that, beautiful. Nearby wheat fields regrow faster. You do something. Put that over there. Bouncing on this building applies build points to all nearby scaffolds. We're going to kind of put that on its own too. Was there something over here that was when someone bounces on it, it goes crazy mode? Or something like that. This one, the haunted house. They gain movement speed. Okay. Empty nester does nothing. Let's move that over. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. I'm just gonna keep saying it like this. I can just go there. That just increases ball level. You don't do anything all that interesting. You don't either. You do the nearby houses XP thing. I'm gonna put that like here-ish. You're good and you do stuff. good stuff. And you do not. So I really only got like 2 buildings I care about having near stuff right now. Okay. This will just harvest from adjacent forests. Come on. Forests. My docket today is just this. For now, I have to leave in 2 hours to get a haircut. And then I will probably come back and honestly maybe play like a little more of this. And then I do have magic cards to open that I've been meaning to open for a minute now. Let me slide this out of the way for a minute. We do have a lot of forest tiles. I do want to get this turned sideways again. So let me painstakingly do that for a minute. Let's just get all this wheat out of the way. You're going to be on the wheat fields. Okay. Now I have to fix all this shit. Did I do this fucked up? I did. Hold on. This has to come out 2 more. Beautiful. And that goes there. And that goes there. Is there anywhere good I could put? I feel like no matter what, it's only getting a few. I could do this, this, and this. Well, no, I'm not getting that one then. Well, I could just make it a little wider and put it somewhere. I'm gonna crack this case, don't you worry. Honestly, that's not bad. That's getting a couple of them. It's just not getting that back line. Am I gonna build my bench on stream? I should do that. I should. I think I will be getting a bussin' haircut, yeah. I do think that will be the case. This feels fine. This is my place. But no, I could do it like that. Well, there's like, it's the same fucking thing. It don't matter. Okay. And now I want to do the wheat shit. Okay, this is how it was. We had it like this with a farm there and a farm there. I guess we could just have this hit like 4 things. It's a little sad. I made a couple of gold mines. I'm just gonna stick them all in the corner together. I'm gonna want to upgrade those gold mines. I almost called them corn mines. They're not the corn mines. What would happen? No, I don't want. I want those offset. All right, this seems fine. This seems okay. We're chilling. I gotta make this shit even bigger still. All right, let's do a run. You're 20%. We'll select you and we'll do bug level. Who are we bringing with you to the bug level? I think I like bringing Itchy Finger. Who hasn't done bug? The twins haven't done bug level yet. Neither has the embedded. Always pierce until they hit a wall. Wait, isn't that who I just... Wait. Yeah, you know... Wait, fuck. I fucked up. Yeah, we're picking you, and we're picking the other person who hasn't done the bugs. You haven't done the bugs. Wonderful. Itchy and Mummy. The Itchy Mummy. Terrible movie. I know, I was getting, not actually mad, but watching Ghibli last night upgrade everything manually without taking more balls. And then he'd get evolutions and it would just give him like gold because he has everything level 3 already and only has like 1 ball. And I'm sitting there being like, no, Ghibli, no, read it. Read it, please. I was like Walter White in the back of the car. Type A adjusted. The only backseating I did on Shiv last night was telling him to disable the stat screen, which was just good advice. That was just good advice right there. I kind of want to try all the soldiers. Let's just get all these little soldiers. I'm never rocking with the soldiers. Yeah, stat screen crazy unnecessary. That's like a like not even mechanical, what's the word? Just like a game option backseating, which is always welcome in my opinion. Quality of life, there you go. Quality of life backseats are nice. I really don't even like, whenever I say I don't like backseating, I really just mean people who are like kind of pushy about it, honestly. Like spoilers are one thing, but when someone, you know, if someone's just like, do this, why aren't you doing this? That's when I'm like, fuck you, shut the fuck up. But if someone is actually just like, oh, actually, man, this works that way. I'm like, oh, okay. That's right, Kat, they should. A Ricci round. Me when I'm winning Mahjong. Yeah, I think I'd agree with you there, Fuse. Just quality of life stuff. I'll take the wind. Yeah, Mahjong Soul rocks. I haven't been on it in a minute. I gotta reinstall it on my phone, but I feel like I just haven't had any real idle time lately, which is kind of nice. If I'm not streaming, I'm like, I mean, I'm not so much right now because now my house is in a nice place, but if I'm not streaming, I'd be cleaning or like doing back end work with stream stuff. What else am I doing with my life? I can't think. So maybe that's it. Maybe that's all. Yeah, no, there's sometimes it gets extreme and I feel that big time. Let's banish those. And let's also banish this. Although friendly pieces get more health, I should have probably taken that. Because I'm doing the friendly pieces. Me and my friendly pieces. Kind of kicking this thing's ass. At least it feels that way. It sure is taking forever to die, though. There we go. I don't think I want the elixir. A bank. Increase gold found in battles. That's nice. I'm gonna take I really thought that said Glizzard. The Dairy Queen Glizzard. It's a milkshake with a hot dog in the middle. They should make that. They should make the Glizzard. I've definitely been tricked by chat with stuff. I can't think of any like standout moments. Other people here might know better. What have I been tricked into doing? Or believing? There's got to be some shit I can't think about. Yeah, I think the Glizzard would go crazy, honestly. A Ninja Creamy to make hot dog ice cream? I have not. I have a Ninja Creamy and my ass has still not used it like a fool. I was never tricked into showing Hog on stream. That's how you know I'm not working with anything special. I'd be showing that shit like crazy. I would be 100% trying to make some second source of income. But does it come crazy style? Who's to say? Yeah, I would be pants to dude too, 100%. I'm gonna banish this magnet. I want to get all the people who go on the field, because maybe they upgrade into some shit. But I think it might just be these two guys. Twitch halves your IQ. I have to go back. I think it depends on the stream. I don't think people who watch me are becoming any dumber. I hope. Maybe sometimes. There are some real, I mean, I try not to judge too hard, but there are definitely some streams out there. I'm like, why would anybody watch this? Why would anyone ever watch this? I don't want people to give examples, because a lot of the times those streams are inhabited by maniacs who want to harass people who don't like their fave. And I'm not trying to deal with all that. The birds. I can't tell if I'm beating this bird's ass. I feel like I am. It is taking a long time to die, though. Here we go. Cool. I can understand people watching that shit. Not that I would myself, but like it at least makes sense to me. There's some personalities out there where I'm like, man, I can't fathom wanting to watch this. And I think the answer a lot of the time is, oh, it's children. Children watch this. Which is kind of like dismal in its own right. Yeah, it's crazy. At the same time, like, God, one of the most common unintended insults I get from like people who don't watch Twitch at all. I don't want any of this shit. There we go. We got an archer too now. One of the most common insults I get from people who don't mean to be insulting are when I tell them what Twitch is, if they've never heard of it, they're like, why would anyone watch you? I was like, wow, that hurts. But they don't ever like mean it that way. Because normally, every time I talk to someone who's never heard of Twitch, I've had fucking dates that go like this, and that sucks. But like, they will say like, oh, like what is that? Like watching video games? And I'm like, yeah, like it's not only video games, but that's what it is. And they'll go, oh, like, so you must be like really good at games. I'm like, no, not really. Like a lot of it's just joking around and stuff and like talking to people. And then they'll be like, why would anyone do that? Why would someone watch that? And I guess that does sound crazy for someone who doesn't watch it at all or has like never really heard of it. Yeah, Amaranth said some crazy shit. The most recent thing I heard about her was her saying that she understands Trump doing what he does because like Hitler just wanted undesirables gone, and what else was he supposed to do? Which is an insane thing to say out loud, or at all. Yeah, no, she's not good. Not good. Yeah. No, that happened a while ago. It was on LSF also at the time. I don't go to LSF often, but I'm usually just curious sometimes. Like it's like playing in the mud. I gotta go play in the muck sometimes. Let's see what the muck's all about. Right now, it's pretty much just 500,000 threads about Hassan, which is what it seems to be most of the time. Sometimes, I don't know. I think what you run into there is you've got NL fans and then you've got people who aren't, and they have nothing nice to say. I always ask people. I felt bad. I had a guy get pissed off and like stop watching me because he put something I did on LSF and like didn't understand why I wasn't happy about it. And I was like, I don't want those people knowing who I am, man. And he was like, oh, but like you got so many views on the clip. I'm like, I don't fucking care, man. Like, what? Cool, I got views from a lot of psychos who now know who I am. That sucks. I'm pissed off that Reddit made it that people could private their profiles. And I say that as someone who immediately privated his profile. But I used to love that when I'd see people saying nasty shit about me on Reddit, I could click on their profile and immediately make a judgment. And like 100% of the time, they would be an absolute maniac, and I wouldn't feel bad that they hated me. The last guy who was talking shit about me on Ryan's subreddit was like really active in Halo fanfics. And I was like, bro, I can't feel bad about this guy not liking me. It'd be impossible to feel bad at this. You know what? I really didn't think I got hit by that poison, but I guess I did. I feel like I'm just not doing a whole lot of damage. You know, if I hit it at an angle, it should keep bouncing back there for a bit. I don't know. We'll be there eventually. Sorry, I have to keep my eyes on the screen for this one. I don't know, like vaguely. I'm going to glance right now. Watch me. I'm not gonna like fault anyone who's into Halo fanfics, I guess, but the guy was an asshole and into Halo fanfics. So I immediately just zeroed in on that. Oh, this is a thing I could hate this guy over. This feels like it's not punching down to make fun of this person.
God, there was also, I remember once there was a thread on Ryan's subreddit about how they hate how I'm always bringing politics up, which is bullshit. I never bring fucking politics up. Ryan and Dan used to bring up politics when I was playing PUBG with them because they thought it was funny. And I think because they knew people would act like maniacs towards me, which is kind of fucked up. But I'm never the one to bring that shit up on someone else's stream, especially. But I remember I clicked on the guy's profile because I was even thinking, I was like, man, even the little bit we talked about it, I barely said anything. And they were someone who posted like 500 times a day in r/fascism. And I was like, well, I can't feel bad about not having the support of the r/fascism guy. He was also in the Air Force, and I remember being like, oh, if I could find your name, I'm gonna get your ass fired. But I didn't. Yeah, I don't really, I go to Reddit a lot because I go to r/sealed MTG deals, and I go to r/gun deals. Those are like the only two subreddits I visit. But every now and again, I'll be like, well, let's see what else is happening on the old website. The hot dog deals. I got some rifles and some pistols. I don't give a full inventory. I was supposed to do a shooting competition this weekend, but I bailed out on it because I got a friend in town who I'd rather hang out with. I like to hang out with my friends. Ooh, new character. r/glizzy bets. I like that. I'm trying not to buy sealed magic anymore. Ugh. I hate to reward wizards for the bad things they do to the game I love. You know, I got into it about a year ago. No, it's not over again. That said, I have 18 packs of Final Fantasy to open, which I would like to do today. I usually open, and I don't like resell either. Like, I open it kind of for me. I'm not the reselling type. It's weird and damn. I started in Ice Age when I was insanely young. I played Ice Age through Tempest. Then I came back for M10 and I played some MTGO. I redeemed a full set of M10 through MTGO from drafting. And then I quit again until Arena came out. And now I've pretty much been playing since Arena. Ice Age rocked. Okay, let's upgrade both of these. Now, can I still have people in them? I can. That's nice. Let's take the people off of our resources for now, because we're going to be just banging into shit. What else am I going to upgrade? So I can hold tab. That's so nice. That's just so nice. All right, let's do the one, I don't know what, oh, secondary character ball starts level 2. That's nice. All right, let's pull that over. I could afford to upgrade this. Movement during harvests. Okay. Can I afford other upgrades? No, not on buildings. That's so much nicer, the press and tab thing. Let me catch up. Yeah, I want to do some Tabletop Sim Commander. I feel like Tabletop Sim Commander is like a good setup. The problem I run into with it is I have cards and I have decks, and there's the part of me that's like, well, I want to use them. Like, I don't want to not use my decks. I have them. And that's where I get like sour on trying some shit like Tabletop Sim. But it is robust. It's good. We love our robust Tabletop Sim. Alright, if I put that there, and that there, and this here, and this here, and this here, It's perfect. And I'm just gonna bang all this shit up. Oh no, I blocked that one off. You fool. Got a hell of a lot of money though, goddamn. Nice. Well, I'm gonna take that money and I'm going to expand more. Yeah, let me go there. Excellent. Can I just move this like whole chunk over? Great. Just moving stuff away into the corner that don't need to be here. Here. I don't think I have to do much else here at all. Everything else is still set up the way it should be. I just have to go put workers back and everywhere. We'll take... No one needs to be in the gold mines if we're not in the gold mines. Or if we're not hitting them. At least I think that's how that goes. Right, these don't make passive income. No, just when it's bounced on. Oh, these can be upgraded more too? I'll remember that for next time. Okay. Did I have anything new to build? I kind of forgot. I should get the spa. And the other miscellaneous thing. Increase gold found in battles. I should have built that. I don't have the resources. Cool. And unlocks a new character. Okay, I gotta get both of those on the next one. I need to build another stone thing. Actually, can I afford that right now? I can make a stone thing. The stone mine as it's known. That's all I could fit on it. That's okay. I still have to train it up anyway. So let's get into a run. We're going to select you and go to the bug level. Who else am I bringing to the bug level? I haven't done the bug level on the twins yet, or the shield guy. I'm going to bring... I wonder what shield guy does as the secondary guy. We'll find out. Oh, I do get the shield. Interesting. Huh. That's actually pretty sick with them spawning from the top, I think. You know what? We'll try a shotgun. But yeah, I do get to play more Magic in person lately, which is nice. That's been a lot of the new friends I've made have been via going to play Magic. And that's cool. But not super often. And it also feels so weird. I don't know. Like I already play Commander off stream on Spell Table with friends and shit, and it's not like content. But I wish it could be. I like the idea of streaming Magic. I wish it did better. But it's also hard to expect friends of mine to be like, "Hey guys, you wanna play Commander? Also, I'm gonna stream it." That's just... I am Magic. Wow, thank you. You're too kind. My favorite Commander deck I made recently, I made a Brago King Eternal deck. It's a flicker deck. And it was funny, I tested it on Spell Table with friends, but it just drew like shit. And I think I was mana fucked for a while, and I was like, this deck might suck. And then I played it in person with some new friends, and the deck went absolutely insane. Like, it's one of those, like, I don't know the names of a lot of cards, so bear with me. But like Brago, my commander, is like, I think it's maybe at the end step. Something makes it that I could return a card to hand and then put it back on the battlefield. Then I've got like 1 or 2 artifacts that when something enters the battlefield, it does its enter the battlefield effects again. And then I'll have a card that's like steal a permanent from an opponent. And I can get like 4 flickers off in a turn, so I could steal 4 permanents from somebody. And before like the game I played in person, I just stole everyone's board. I just stole everything everyone had. And I felt bad. I was apologetic after because people were like, what level is this deck? I was like, well, I played it once and I got destroyed, so it's probably not very good. And then I just proceeded to steal everything off every board. And I was like, sorry. I didn't think it was going to be like this. Passes through the front of enemies, but not the back. But it deals backstab. Let's try that. Because it spawns from the back, so maybe it'll be sick. Yeah, that Brago deck's crazy. It does also have some crazy cards in it. Like, I knew I was putting crazy cards in it. I guess I just didn't realize how crazy. Like, I've got an Elvish Norn in there and some other shit. It makes that ball get stuck. But I'm okay with that ball getting stuck because it hits for so much damage. Whoa. And when it finally comes out, I could bounce it off the shield and it goes crazy again. And if it gets stuck in the back line, it'll just be like erasing people. Ah, I finally let it go. Let's get you level 3. Like, I think we're going to completely destroy this guy. Well, actually, I don't know. He's got a weird diamond shape, so it's bouncing off the side. All right, yeah, we kind of went crazy on it. Sandstorm. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, bouncing on it in a way that makes my balls grit. That's right. Let's banish that knife. And I'll take freeze. God, the place where I get my hair cut is right near an incredibly good barbecue place. But I'm almost certain they'll be sold out by the time my haircut's over. Because it's a Friday. I would love to, anytime I'm in the city, I'm like, ooh, let me get something nice for dinner. But I hate going out to eat on a Friday. Because everyone else is doing it too. Was that? Sorry. I'm only able to look at chat so briefly. It's got me fucked up. What about a sandwich? I would love a nice sandwich, I tell you. Oh, yes, it is that barbecue spot. It took me a second to remember. Yeah, no, that is the one. I am in the RVA area. I got a bunch of recommendations. So, now I'm like struggling to think. Really love ZZQ. ZZQ is where I'd like to go today. I get my hair cut down in Scott's Edition, and I really enjoy ZZQ. It's expensive, but it's very good barbecue. But they also sell out real early. Oh fuck! I have like no balls that go through stuff anymore. That combination was bad. I should have kept Sandstorm, not. Oh, fuck. Pearlies, yeah. Pearlies is a big one for me. I feel like Pearlies has like the best pastrami in Richmond. Although I gotta try, ZZQ makes pastrami, but only, it might be today. It's either only Fridays or only Saturdays. They be making some pastrami. What else? What else? Cobra Burger, I fuck with heavily. Really like Cobra. The folks who own it are very cool. A friend of mine. I stand Cobra Burger. The Arepa bar is really good. That's I want to say it's called Boca. That's in Short Pump. That's kind of suburbs. Short Pump is like the part of Richmond that everyone who lives in Richmond clowns on. Unless they're wealthy. That's like where that's the rich millennial part of Richmond. That's right, Varinus, that's right. Yep, Short Pump. Yeah, that's the millennial part of Richmond. But it's really, Short Pump is very, it's retail. It's retail, it's high-end stores. That's kind of all that's going on there. I don't know if we're beating this boss. Our balls are starting to bounce fast up there, though, so hopefully they do. I don't think I think we're cooked. We appear to be insanely cooked. Incredibly cooked. I haven't even hit the one on the left yet. This build was good until I combined a thing that fucked me up. Oh, we killed one of them. I don't know if we're getting this guy. Oh. Look at my balls going crazy back there, but it don't matter. I need them to go crazy up here. Alright. That'll happen. They're very, very mall heavy up there. Where else? Where else? Where else? Why is this still going? Okay, there we go. More restaurants. I like Alewife. I've like recommended Alewife to so many people who told me they did not like it, and I'm shocked every time. I love Alewife, but I also haven't been there in a bit. What else? What else? Yeah, Alewife's cool as hell. If you like Ethiopian food, I don't think their kitchen's open every day, but Buna Kurz. Buna Kurz, really good Ethiopian breakfast I've had there. Nah, I've only lived here a few years, but I don't think I ever got there. Speaking of taco places, though, I like Pepe's a lot. Big fan of... Nice, Randy. Pepe's is good. Abuelitas. Abuelitas is good, like, authentic Mexican food. What else? Don't Look Back, yes. No, Don't Look Back is still... They reopened somewhere else, didn't they? I thought they did. At least I went to Don't Look Back 2 years ago. I can't remember what street it's on now. It's over by Scott's Addition, though. I know that much. It's near like Fat Dragon, and Fat Dragon's pretty good. Oh, fair. Yeah. Don't Look Back does fuck. That's a good place. No, shit. I went to Don't Look Back for the first time, and they had Soul Glow on, and I was like, damn, they knew I was coming. They know what I like. All right, let me move this whole chunk goes over to here. I can actually just put that there. Beautiful. What else? There's got to be more places I'm rocking with. It breaks my heart. There was a fucking barbecue place out in Maidens, Virginia. And I can't remember the name of the owner, but he was such a nice guy. Him and his wife ran it. He used to be the head chef at Saison. It was a place that I never went to because it apparently closed or got bad by the time I moved here. That was such a good barbecue place. And then he just got out of the game and then closed. La Possum is the best food I've had in Richmond, by far. La Possum is some of the best food I've ever had in my life. La Possum goes insane. Y'all could tell me, Richmonders, if I did a good job. I got family coming for Christmas and New Year's. I booked us a Christmas Eve dinner at the restaurant in VMFA. And then I booked us a New Year's Eve dinner at Buckheads. I already know I like Buckheads. No, I think I got Bookbinders, which I've never been to. I still haven't been to Ito's Squid either. I hear Ito's Squid is crazy. I would like to check that place out. Boathouse? I went to there's a boathouse for closer by me in the suburbs, and I wasn't crazy about it. I didn't think it was like awful or anything, but I didn't love it. I could just do this. Wait, no, that fucks everything up. Because now this isn't in the right spot. Hold on. What if that there? Oh, that's so much better. Ito's Sister Restaurant? Shit, you know the name of it? I feel like I've heard this before, but I'm not familiar with the actual place. Me too. I am also insanely hungry now. Yeah, Richmond's cool. I've lived here for 5 years now, and I don't get out nearly as much as I should. I really should get out more into Richmond. All right, I have to build and upgrade stuff. We got a stone mine. I should probably make another. I should probably just make like more mines. Oh no, hold on. What do we have? I need 50 rocks for this. God damn it. Can I build anything else right now that I don't have? Not necessarily. I can build the bank. Let's get the bank. But yeah, I do like Richmond quite a bit. I'm glad I moved here. I don't know where else I would have moved. It was a little cursed when I moved here. Like my Giga TLDR, because it is a long time ago now, but whenever people hear me sour, I've had people be like, man, why do you hate Richmond so much? I'm like, I don't. I hate the circumstances I came to Richmond under. Which is to say, I moved here with a partner and we like essentially immediately broke up. But I bought my house, so I felt kind of trapped here. Put people in these gold mines. Yeah, I always heard Seattle was pretty cool. Why did I say cool? Seattle's pretty cool. I've had a lot of friends live in Seattle and seem to like it a lot. Another lumber yard too. And then I'm gonna put one of these little things here because I don't know if they could break out of that corner, but I want to make sure they can. Yeah, the COVID interest rates are kind of crazy. I do feel like I have to live here forever. Okay. Now I gotta fix everything. Let's put the gold mines kind of wherever. We just push them to the side. Yeah, I think the stone mines are pretty straightforward. Well, actually, they don't harvest unless there's boulders there, right? Like, is it worth doubling them up like this? I truly don't know. or is these things growing only for when you're bouncing around? No, it's just each efficient boulder, like, or adjacent boulder. So even if the boulder's like gone from people bouncing around, it's still good, right? I don't know if that's true. I hope it is. All right, that's all I could afford right now. Take anyone out of gold mines. Whoops. And you. I got another lumber yard and another farm. All right, let me move a few more things around to make some room for myself. Move this whole chunk of stuff there. I could be a little inefficient about this for now. I think that's okay. And I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Let me get into another. The Twins. We'll do Bug World. Taking the Twins to Bug World, and I'll have them be joined by someone else who needs to do Bug World. I guess the shield. How will this work? I'm curious. I gotta keep an eye on time too. It's 12:30. I should absolutely end things in an hour here. I'm trying to think of other cool Richmond food. Has anyone eaten at VMFA before? Ooh. Big shield. I think it's the same size as the other shield, but it just looks really cool. I've heard the food at VMFA, the restaurant in VMFA is supposed to be really good. Yeah, VMFA is cool. I gotta get to I haven't been in like 2 years now. For a while I was saying, they apparently do like adult nights. I think it's on Wednesdays, but they stay open a little late. They serve wine and they put music on. They just like play jazz music or something. I was like, that sounds chill. Sounds like a nice way to like meet folks potentially. Yeah, I do want to get back to, once I'm certain the flies are gone, I want to get back to doing some more cooking streaming. I was doing so much cooking streaming for a while there. And I really do miss it. I gotta get back to it. If anyone else is in the Richmond area, a new soup dumpling place just opened. Which I, well, I have like hiccups, kinda. I have kinda hiccups. New soup dumpling place opened in like Chesterfield. It's called iNoodle, and it seems pretty good. I have to try it again. I went like during their soft opening and they didn't have their whole menu up yet. But if you're into soup dumplings, seems like a good place to go. That's fair. I do want to get into what I said I wanted to do for years now, which is put recipes out at the start of the week so people have a day or two to shop for it. And then do a cooking stream where other people can cook along if they want. Or if they cooked it in advance, they could like share it before the stream, and during the stream I could show other people's versions of it or something. I don't know, just trying to think of more shit to do. It I feel like with streaming, it's really easy to just go with the flow and just hope things are fine. Like, how else to put it? Like, it's easy to just find a rhythm and stay in it, which I don't even think is necessarily a terrible thing. Like, you do what works. But I always hate the idea that I'm becoming boring or not interesting enough, or I'm not trying hard enough. I try not to get like complacent with what I'm doing. Is probably a better way for me to put that. I don't think I want the bomb. I liked the shuriken. That's a good one. Oh, that's cool. I gotta get back into some meal prep. I have to decide really. I mean, I've got all the soy curls, and I really do want to get back to not eating meat. I was doing really good for a while there eating vegetarian, and it's healthier for me in that it also, I don't know why I can't just tell myself I'm not gonna have fast food. Like, I should be able to just do that. But for some reason, I like don't, like I keep doing a fucked up job. Where if I'm not eating meat, I go, well, I can't really get fast food. There's no good meat-free options. And then I just stop eating fast food. But for some reason, it takes that for me to do it. I don't know why. That said, in the 3 months of having a fly infestation, I started eating way too much fast food again. Like, fast food has always been my crutch or vice, I guess. It's always been my vice. If fast food didn't exist, I would weigh so much less. That's like every diet I've ever fucked up is because I started eating fast food again. And I really started relying on it a lot with the fly thing. A lot of eating McDonald's in my car during the fly infestation. Fiber maxing. I would like to try, honestly. I know fiber is like, at least anytime I read articles on health stuff, they say fiber is like the thing missing from most American diets. People do not get enough fiber. Are you taking supplements, or are you just eating like lots of veggies and shit like that? I have to get into like cooking a big batch of vegetables. Also, I think the first thing I want to cook, now that I could actually cook again, my buddy Nooch has a good vegan chili recipe he does, and I've made it on stream before, and I want to make it again. It's pretty much just tons of peppers and beans and other vegetables in a big old pot, and I want to make it. I've been in a chilly mood. It's starting to get a little cold outside. It's perfect chilly weather. I do love some beans. But yeah, my big problems are fast food is my big one, and just overeating is my other big one. Like, I feel like I'm a bottomless pit. I have a black hole in my stomach where I just never feel full. And it's hard to have the self, like, especially if I'm making a big batch of something, it's hard to tell myself, well, I'll just have half, you know? It's just so difficult to do that for me, which is really frustrating. It feels like it, you know, it's one of those things where you're like, well, this shouldn't be difficult, but it is. That's like the only time I ever see my trainer lose patience with me, is when we're talking about diet stuff, and he's like, well, dude, you know what you gotta do. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just like don't do it. And he's like, that's so frustrating. I'm like, ah, tell me about it, man. It really is. Psyllium husk. A lot of simple bean stews and oats with raspberries. You know what? I like oatmeal, and I never thought I did or would. I also have a Zojirushi, which is apparently great at making oatmeal. I just haven't tried oatmeal in it yet. But I could be rocking with oatmeal for breakfast. I was doing the overnight oats for a minute there, but I just got sick of them. And I would add like chia seed and stuff to it. I'm gonna re-roll those. I didn't necessarily want the laser thing. I'm gonna re-roll again. Let's get cell. We still haven't really found cell synergies. I know we have cell synergies we gotta find. Yeah, I could mess with steel top oats. Well, I think I was doing steel cut oats. Was I doing my overnut? I'm just gonna stop talking. I think I was doing the overnight oats with steel cut, but I can't remember. I do like granola a lot. That's my breakfast of choice when I'm being good. Is just like Oikos 000 vanilla yogurt with granola on top of it. That's such an easy breakfast for me. I did a tiny bit of grocery shopping yesterday, but I did a bad job. Good morning, ATV. What's up? I didn't do a terrible job, but I got too much shit. It was one of those, I haven't gotten groceries in so long that I was like, oh, well, I can get a couple little things, and like all the little things I got, I just shouldn't get. It's all just calories I shouldn't be fucking with. Yeah, I do really want to get back on my health grind. I've still been keeping up good with the working out. I just got to get the diet in line.
Oh, g'day. G'day, mate.
Oh, good day.
Hanging.
Hey. Hello, Possum.
Hey, Tiger.
How are you?
Well,
Hey, matey.
Hey, matey. Good day. Thank you. Yo, Zanio Nami, thank you. Happy 53 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm cool with the low-fat yogurts. I do enjoy them. I wonder if Cell and Iron does anything. I also have to take my sodium down a bit. I think I've been getting way too much sodium. My blood pressure has been high lately. And I think it's probably too much sodium in my diet. I've always liked the taste of blueberry. Like, I like blueberry yogurt, but anytime I've had actual blueberries, I feel like they're so mealy and weird. But I've also haven't tried to have a blueberry in probably like 30 years. So I think I'm remembering this with the brain of a 10-year-old, which might not be all that accurate. The smaller blueberries fresh, they work best in oatmeal. I can give it a shot. I gotta find some more foods, and like for a while I was doing salads for this. I need some stuff that if I am just bored and want to eat something, that it won't like completely derail my day. You know, like say I'm watching a movie and I want something to just like snack on. Rather than tell myself, well, you can't snack, because I know I'm just bad at that. I need some kind of a healthy snack I could turn to, that it doesn't fuck my day up. It's there's so much shit on the screen. I keep getting poisoned and I can't see anything. Crouton popcorn. I really got to get back in the popcorn. I like popcorn, and it's really low calorie, and you get a lot of volume for low calorie with it. I've never made actual like I've only ever done microwave popcorn. That's true. It could be a vessel for sodium. Well, if I make it myself, like stovetop, and just not add any salt. But I think that'll be hard to not add any salt. I don't know. I gotta think about it. Overnight oats with chia and flax. I was doing that. I was doing that for a while, and I was doing pretty good with it too. Maybe I should just try it again. Maybe I'm not sick of it anymore now. Sorry, I have to actually look at the game this whole time, it feels like. I'll do the crit chance, same column, since we're just hitting straight on. I'm sad I never got more evolutions. I must have missed some shit. I was never able to combine a lot of stuff. I think it's just the center of the shield is my hitbox, because I keep weaving through the middle of that, and I feel like I should not be able to. Ah, well. Not on that one. Just die already. Just die. Taking a minute. I'm being so greedy. I'm just trying to get it done. Just die. You're almost dead. There we go. Oh, Corey, I love the old balls. They're so nice. I'm in love with the balls. I put so many hours, I can't talk today. I put so many hours into this game so fast. Cool. All right, let me see what we're doing here. I have a lot of upgrades to do, I think. Upgrade. 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 That's done. Any other gold mines have upgrades? You do. And you do. What else can I upgrade? Anything? Can't afford anything. Now we're chilling. Either too easy or impossible. I feel like I'm kind of cruising. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing into the Matrix. Oh, there it is. Didn't I have more stuff I was upgrading, or am I crazy? Well, we want the gold mines in there for sure. Hold on, let me move these here. Here. There we go. That's everything I'm upgrading, huh? Arc Raider? I don't really know anything about Arc Raiders. And I haven't like heard a whole lot either. Oh, it's an Exfil shooter. Oh, that's that game. Okay. I did see that. I want to say Sips and Ravs were playing it. Oh, it's third person. Yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point. I do like an extraction game. Do you need like an invite to that kind of shit? Because I certainly did not get one. Wait, nope, don't want to harvest yet. Not yet. I gotta pull people out of things and put them into other things. All right. Get you out of there. Get you out of there. Get you out of there, and get you out of there. And then you don't need to be in the lumber thing. You don't need to be in there. There we go. Gold mine, though, we do want people on. I think that's all my gold mines. Sorry, just... Yeah, we're good. It's out on Steam? Shit, I'm gonna have to check it out at some point. It seemed good? Cool. Okay. Let me fix my stone mines. What kind of shooter are we talking? Is it like a futuristic? Is it like real guns? What are they doing with that? Farm should be up there. Can I afford more wheat? No, out of money. You just assign people to shit. Retro future, quadcopter drone things, made up scrappy guns. Okay. Yeah, I'll certainly have to check it out. I feel like I like any game. Is it like PvPvE, I'm guessing? I feel like those games always are. 20% money on the shield guy. We'll go to the mushroom place with him. And whomst else? Oh, we haven't done mushroom place on Default Warrior. We'll take him too. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that. I thought the song was just my cat meowing. All right. PvPvE, cool. ATV, thank you. Aw, you got the tall kitten. Aw, he was so young there. That was like a 1 year older, younger Taco. Taco's being weird today. I gotta make sure he's okay. He like wouldn't come into the bed at all, but was still like, he was just meowing weirdly. He was meowing in a way I don't hear him meow. I don't know what's up with him. And that scares me. Trying to make sure he's okay. Bobo was being weird last night too. Although they did eat breakfast, so I think that's usually the sign if something's wrong with the cat, is like doesn't want to eat. Oops. I wonder if I could summon Taco. Hey, Taco! He's not sitting behind me right now. Taco! He's probably sleeping in my bed, if I had to guess. But he usually, like, jumps up on me and cuddles in the morning, and he wouldn't do it today, and I was like, Taco, it's unlike him. Just want to make sure he's alright. I don't want another dark ball. Let's banish the axe. Banish the sword. Banish that. And we'll take the ice ball, I guess. Oh, what else to talk about? Sorry, we've been doing a lot of yapping today. Ooh, increase XP gained by 5%. Yeah, been a very yappy morning. I feel so guilty when I don't have anything to talk about. Aww. Oh, this little taco toy. No, I don't want that. Hey, Taco! I'm shocked he didn't come when I called him either. I hope he's just like extremely passed out in bed. Huh, so none of these combine into anything cool, huh? That's upsetting. I guess I'll do hemorrhage and freeze. Aw. This level's hard for shield guy because I'm trying to like bounce stuff, but there's so much of the floor I can't stand on. Now we do be bouncing quite a bit. I'll do fire rate. Damn, another one where nothing really fuses. I thought I would have an evolution here, but I don't. That's also upsetting. I guess I'll do fucking vampire and light. Yeah, some do just kind of seem not so great. I think there's still definitely combinations I haven't found yet. As far as I've seen, the trinkets don't combine into anything, but I think there might be some that actually do. I just haven't found one yet. I hate when they're shaped like this, because that means I can't really... The bounces are going to be all weird. So those are already combined. Maybe wind and rock does something. There we go. I should look at the achievements. This is a game I feel like I'd be compelled to hunt achievements on. I'll do same column on the spear. Get big crits. This is becoming a bit much. Oh fuck. I didn't even see these down here like a fool. Yeah, it's another one that they don't actually fuse into any. They don't evolve. The soundtrack is really good. I feel like the level of polish in this game is surprising. Like there's no... I don't really have any real criticisms for it. Like it looks good, it plays good, it sounds good. It's kind of doing everything right, I feel like. Maybe wind and light does something. I wonder if there's anywhere I could look to see what evolutions I've gotten and if I've missed any. Like, I know when you take two things that you've never had before, it'll tell you forever if you, like, what they are. But I don't know if anything will tell you before that. If I stand real close to shit, I get really crazy bounces and crits. This is hard to keep up with, though. Give me rocks. Give me some reggae. God, this is a bit much. Alright, boss fight. Now the real question for me right now is, do I just leave my game open and everyone collecting resources while I get a haircut? And then I go live after the haircut and I've got tons of resources to play with? I almost feel like, why wouldn't I do that? My only why not is I feel like I don't want to finish the whole game too quickly. But also, I'm okay with trying to 100% some shit. God. This one is not easy. I'm trying to build bounces, get the damage up. We're almost there. I just gotta kill these last two. Just get him. Just get him. Before the others get me. There we go. Whew. Good God. Keep the stream on. Oh, I can't do that. Reduce level up reroll cost. I like that. No, I don't like leaving my stream unattended at my house. I feel like just should some freak be like, I'm gonna go tap on the window on the stream or something like that, you know? I don't know how likely that would be. But I don't have a ton of time left. I don't have to be there till 2:30, but it's like a 20-minute drive, and I want to take a shower first. Let's see. Let's look at what our new structures are. XP and that. Okay. I'm a little hurting on room still too, though. I kind of want to just get this, but then I can't do anything else. Well, let's get the casino, and let's get this. Can we upgrade any more gold mines? Can't upgrade that one. Can I afford any more upgrades? Got one over here. Okay, now I have to break everything to make room. Well, not everything, hopefully. All right, we'll put that up there. That. This is one of the new buildings we want to do, as is this. Yeah, let me just move these stones for a minute. Okay, gold mine, gold mine. I think that those are my 4 gold mines and a stone mine. And I could just seal it up there. Put that there. I don't have anything else I'm upgrading right now. I have this. Never mind. Hold on. Let me move this temporarily. I'd rather this be like... That kind of sucks no matter how I do it. I need to do that. They'll hit it though. Now let me make sure all the gold mines have people working in them. All the gold mines got a person. Now, I could have sworn I had a building somewhere that was like, when you bounce on this shit, it makes things level up quicker. And I want that. I just don't remember what building it was, and there's so many buildings. Bouncing on this building, plus 4 build points to all nearby scaffolds. Okay. Where would I fit you in anywhere? I don't think I'm gonna. Well, I guess if it was at the very end, it would hit everything around it. Ah, this should be fine. Let's just go to harvest mode. Not yet, though. That's not enough people. We gotta take people out of all of these. Where are you? Let's put you here and then let's take you out of here. There we go. Beautiful. I have to fix everything. Let's get you out. Let's get you out of there. Get you out of there. Get you out of there. Okay. Let's get all the stones fixed. Okay. Another stone mine. There it is. Let's get people working in these. Gold mines don't matter if we're not in the middle of ping-ponging around. So it doesn't move them. Okay. Beautiful. And now we'll upgrade stuff. And that's it. Cool. I don't know if I have time for one more run. I mean, I guess I should. Runs don't take 20 minutes. Oh, we haven't seen the new level yet. I'm gonna take... No, let's take them to the... We're gonna take them to the mushroom place. And I'll just take you with them. Wait, no, I lied. I want to take someone else who hasn't done the mushroom place. Let's try you. We'll see what happens. The fungal forest. But yeah, I'm gonna be leaving, getting a haircut, and then coming back later. I'd like to play some more of this. I feel like I should do other stuff too. I do have magic cards to open. Whoops. Nice. Oh fuck, I forgot about Fleets. I might come home and watch Fleets and then go live again. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I do love watching Howell Dottie and his lovely Fleets. I'm envious of folks like Howell on Twitch. I feel like he's so good at curating stuff and having a lot of fun with it, which is like a skill I just do not have. I don't know why I struggle so badly with it. Like, I wish it was a skill I had. Yeah, like well, like on Fleet Fridays at Howell Dottie stream, just watching people's I guess it used to be Fleets, but now it's like TikToks and Instagram Reels and stuff, and it's just like ridiculous stuff. I think I want the, do I want the freeze ray or the radiation? We'll do that. This amplifies damage taken. I have a hard time figuring out what people would like, I think is what it is. Like, I think Howell really knows his audience. And I feel like I kinda know my audience. But I do struggle to figure out what people want to see me do. And I know a lot of people just go, ah, whatever, as long as you're just like hanging out, we're happy. But I know that's not the case for everybody. I'll do the hitting enemies from the front. This guy is strong as hell, goddamn. Just die. Nice. Mansion unlocks. And oh yeah, I had another new character to unlock and I forgot. I wonder if I can get 2 levels on the laser. You fucker. I'll just manually go in there. I could try that. I don't know. Oh, let me banish some stuff real quick. That's it. I always worry that anonymous feedback forums will just be a way for people to tell me to like go fuck myself. I would hate to learn that I actually have hate watchers. I don't think I have any right now. I certainly have in the past. Let's do 50. I do think my best shit is being a little scamp in games. I'm just sad I feel like there's no little scamp games right now. Like, so that new Extractor everyone's playing, does it seem like the kind of game you can kind of like rat around in? Yeah, Arc Raiders. It's so funny. I saw Sips mention in Discord that he was going to be playing Arc Raiders, and it was like a message that came through at like 6 a.m., so I wouldn't have seen it anyway in time. But I thought it was like Ark Survival Evolved, and I was so shocked to see him saying he was going to be playing it today, and that it had limited spaces. And now it makes sense. Nearly got the full clear. Ooh. Silver blindfold's good for what we're doing. Now let's fuse these two together. Hey, Holt! Happy 1 whole year. Thank you. Thank you. I guess we're doing this one. I wish I could just do some more group shit. It's just hard to schedule that stuff is all. Like, I still really want to do 7 days with Sips, Ravs, and Mouth, but we were going to do it the other week, but then Sips found Clover Pit. And then last week, he was like, all right, let's do it now. And I was like, sorry to say, I'm not around any mornings this week. And so I'm hoping next week we could do it. Unless this Ark game is gonna just swallow them for a bit. I think Sips is a little hooked on Battlefield also right now. Which I'm not trying to fuck with. Yeah. I wish it was Baddie Field. You know? Baddie Field. That's right. Yeah, I mean, I know, I don't know, fucking... I always feel bad when people are like, well, boycotts are just to make you feel better and superior, this and that. But, like, I ain't trying to fuck with EA after the, partnering up with the Saudi government. Put a bad taste in my mouth. And by partnering up, I mean selling to fucking Jared Kushner and the Saudi, and a Saudi prince bought EA, or are in the process of buying it, unless that fell through. Last I heard, it had happened, but I could be wrong. Dark and Darker is still, it's still there. It's just not nearly as played as it was, and they pretty much nerfed all the stealing out of it, and it got just very PvP focused. I was excited too, and I feel like of all people, Ratboy would know well with this, but they recently put out a big patch, and Ratboy was like, dude, I'm going in. I'll let you know how it is. And I was like, fuck yeah. And like 2 hours later, he was like, don't bother. And I was like, oh no, don't say that. And I know he wanted to love that game just as much as I love that game. Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's not a lot of people playing it anymore. And a game like that, you need a pretty healthy population. Otherwise, you just got queue times or empty servers. I wish I could do more stuff with the Goo Crew folks on my stream. Like, I'm happy to jump on their streams a lot, but our schedules are seemingly completely opposite each other, where I can't really get them on my stream too often. I don't think it matters what I take at this point, because we're at the end. We kind of dusted this fucking boss, huh? God damn. Kind of perfectly timed. Once per battle, when you die, revive at 25% health and kill all nearby enemies. That's nice. Movement speed building. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, Night Rain was a lot of fun with Libby and Charlotte. Yeah, it is hard to this is hard to do shit. Is all. Let me purchase that. Now I'm not gonna do my gathering resources part yet because I do have to go get my hair cut real soon here. And I'm going to be leaving in a couple of minutes. I have a third gold, or oh, there it is. My beautiful gold mines. Wonderful. Got all the shit jammed over there and all of our resource stuff over here. Oh. No, that's fair, no gear. Yeah, for me, a lot of, I mean, anytime I do anything like that, it's with the perspective of, I'm not going to do or support a thing because it's like driving me crazy. And it would make me feel bad to support a thing I hate, you know? Whew. All right. But yeah, I should wrap up for now. I've got an hour. I got to leave in 30 minutes, so I should go take my shower. Should I leave the game open and just gather resources? I think I just should. Like, I can't think of a reason to not. You know? And I'm just gonna... I don't think upgrading these woods does anything for the buildings. Oh, the buildings have no one in them. I forgot to assign people to the buildings. So I'm getting nothing right now. I just did the rock people. My stone people. That'd be so funny to leave the game open with no one harvesting anything. Just completely for no reason. Right, we've got people harvesting everything now. Yeah, I should probably check that out. Hold up. Let's go to the old the library. What's the name of this shit? Arc Raiders? Escape from Dukov? Come on. Come on. Arc Raiders. Let me just go to Big Cam. In case it's like, join the playtest. Here's your info. Nah, that wasn't. Okay. Library, Arc Raiders playtest, install.